Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enemies and friends, welcome to the show that never ends. You are tuned into On the Real on the R Squared Network, and we are back. I'm your host, Steve Johnson, and joining me today is my brother from the same mother, Mr. Johnson.
Hello out there in TV land.
Also joining us is Ric Flair.
Whoa.
And Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, R.I.P. Macho Man.
All right. Is Ric Flair still with us?
Yeah, he's still with us, man.
Okay.
Ric Flair drip. Go to war on the chick.
And also joining us is Glasses.
Yeah.
The only difference is, see what you did there.
Yeah.
Hold on to your butts. Okay. I'm debuting my glasses here today. You know.
Debuting or debuting?
Whatever. You know, I
Making
had
up words.
You know why I went and got glasses? Because when
blind?
I was reading that Stan Lee quote, everybody gave me garbage, so I went out and got glasses. It's fine though.
It's okay.
I'm not hurt.
Sometimes we need glasses.
You know, age catching up to me.
Live your truth, bro.
Courtney's watching us. So
all right, shout out to Courtney.
Always love the loyal supporters. Okay, so we have some news to get into. And at the end of the show, we are going to have a semi-important announcement. I just decided that right now.
Oh, okay.
How do you like those apples? Those apples are tasty. Okay. Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Just dropped that second trailer. And it was...
Meh.
It was all right.
It was
cool.
Okay.
I didn't hate it.
It was adequate.
You know.
She smiled. Since they was complaining about that in the first one.
Honestly though, I kind of feel like she shouldn't have smiled.
Why?
Because it feels like you're just succumbing to that crowd who will never accept you anyway, right? Like they wanted to complain. Like T'Challa didn't smile in the Black Panther trailer.
No.
Captain America didn't smile.
It's real out here, bro.
So why she gotta smile? Why they gotta tell her to smile?
Because that's what the dweeb said. So she gotta, you know.
I don't know.
They have to make the movie that they want to see.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
To quote a certain horse from Ren and Stimpy.
I don't.
No,
like
sir.
it.
I don't like it.
I mean, opinions are like assholes, man. Everybody got one. Just because people type stuff on the internet doesn't mean that it's like fact or it matters.
Says people who are doing an internet show.
Yeah, but my opinion matters.
Okay, my question is...
that doesn't mean that you're making a valid argument just because you put it out there. Who cares about negative comments? I mean, look at all the negative comments Venom got and look what that shit did.
Yeah. Okay, aside from that, talk to me about the trailer. What's your thoughts? What did it need to do and did it do that? What were you looking for versus what you got?
It was better than the first trailer.
Okay.
I'll say that much.
I had 100% less blockbuster.
100% less blockbuster? What do you mean?
Because Blockbuster Video was...
Oh, in the first one, yeah. It was okay. I mean, you got to see her all charged up. You know what I'm saying? You got to see her in the other suit with her hair charged up. You got to see Jude Law, who's probably like the original Captain Marvel. You got to see the back of this guy. What's his name? The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. The bad guy in that.
Why can't I think of his name? But where was Jamin Hansu? That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ronan the Destroyer.
There you go. Ronan. Somebody's been doing their Googles.
Yeah, I want to shout out to Jeremy Caldwell. He's watching us. He's a very talented artist. If you need some poster work or any artwork done, give him a call. He's very good. In any event...
But you only saw the back of Ronan's head. I mean...
What do you think they're saving Ronan for?
I mean, Ronan was sent by Thanos, but then he turned his back on Thanos. And
but that was recently.
That was recently,
what do you think he's...
But also, you know, Loki was sent by Thanos, and then he turned his back on Thanos. You feel me? So...
Doesn't really work out too good when you turn your back on Thanos, though.
I mean, we're going to see how it plays out. Maybe Thanos makes a cameo in this movie.
Ronan the Accuser, not Ronan the Destroyer.
Yeah.
I'm getting fact-checked in real time. Thank you, Courtney. Duran's watching us. Okay.
Shout out to Ronnie.
And Knox watching us.
Shout out to Knox.
It's a live show so far. All right, now I want to. This is
I'm saying Thanos might make a cameo in the movie, and they're holding that. They're not going to.
Super interesting.
I mean, basically, because I was seeing this on the internet before that. What's his name? Cull Obsidian, the big one.
Yeah.
That he was wearing something on his
oh
clothes.
yeah, but they said it's
one of the one of the
Kree uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
no, it was a coincidence. I heard because it was just because of the way the color looked because of lighting.
Oh, that's what they want you to think.
I got an idea for you though.
Yeah,
this is a world premiere. You haven't heard this anywhere. I'm just putting this out there, right?
Yeah.
Boom. We all know about the Kree Skull War, right?
Kree Skrull
War, right?
Yeah.
And then we all know about the Secret Invasion plotline, where you had people like Captain America looking like he was evil and working for the Russians and whatever else, right?
Yeah.
What if Thanos knew about the Skrulls and everybody that got dusted was actually just Skrull imposters? And Thanos is actually the good guy, and that's what people didn't get. He was collecting the Infinity Stones to wipe out all the Skrulls at one time because they were taking over the universe.
Yeah, I like to say, whoever your dealer is, give me the number to your plug because you smoking some crazy shit if you even believe some dumb shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but no.
No, that would be genius. And if they're not doing it, they need to call me up right now.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell them what to do.
Because they want your plug too.
Exactly. Y'all don't get it.
That's
Remember
ridiculous.
where you heard it first. You heard
That's
it
ridiculous.
on the Real episode 45 that everybody that got wiped out in the Snapchat.
So they were just pretending to be these people?
That's what they did in the comics. They were pretending for years.
Okay.
Think about it.
Everybody
that got wiped out with the snap. All Skrulls.
They was just pretending to be good guys?
All Skrulls, yep. Waiting for their time.
But are they... That makes no sense at all.
Think about it, though.
Yeah, but that's the dumbest shit ever. No wonder you get D's and everything, right?
All I'm saying,
everybody watching
they hiding as old ladies on the bus.
Show,
maybe they hiding as Captain America and Spider-Man and
watching
T'Challa.
This show is now dumber for having heard it.
Okay.
I award you no points and may God have mercy on yourself.
Okay, sure. Fine. Yeah. You don't want to see it, but it's right there.
If it happens, bro, I give you your props, bro. But that's the dumbest shit I've heard.
Duran likes it, and Courtney asked if she a Kree or an Inhuman. She's a Kree, unless they. I don't think they want to touch Inhumans.
Yeah,
because that was like a stink bomb. That you want to wipe that out of everybody.
Yeah, they're gonna bring it back on the Disney streaming service.
Now here's the thing. This is like a big Marvel week because the rumor
is Agent Coulson in this movie too?
Yes, he is, and he was in the trailer.
Yeah, Thanos definitely makes a cameo.
And Courtney says that would suggest that he could control the snap. I think he could control it to a point. He knew to wipe. Why didn't he wipe out everybody?
Yeah,
he was controlling it, and he wanted to wipe out half.
Let's talk about how this trailer was supposed to allegedly come out today, but because of GW Senior's funeral, they said nah.
Yeah, well, I'm coming to that, but you are now. What is your excitement level before we move on from Captain Marvel? What's your excitement level for the movie before? What was it before, and what is it now?
It didn't change whatsoever. Because I don't have no attachment to this character of Captain Marvel, like, at all. Like, I never read Captain Marvel comic books as a kid. You feel me? Like, I've only recently even become aware of this character.
Right.
You feel it's like everybody, like, the top 5 would be like, it'd be like, the Wolverine, XMen, Spider-Man, Hulk, that stuff,
But you didn't know, I didn't know Guardians of the Galaxy until the movie
Avengers.
came out. And now
even the Avengers is like, who was reading Thor comic books, bro? Not me. Was you reading Captain America comic books?
First of all, I wasn't reading Black Panther comic books until
not at all.
Until I knew he was going to be in Civil War.
Yeah, now it's interesting, but it's just like
now you got Ta-Nehisi Coates writing that.
But it's like they introduced these characters around all these other characters that we know, so it's just they're like, okay, when the movie is coming, now we're more interested.
Jeremy says he doesn't think Thanos could control who vanished in the snap.
He can't.
Or
It's random. He said it. It's random.
It's randomly scrolls. Okay.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I think that the trailer was marginally better than the original, but I also think that
they're holding a lot back.
They didn't even need a trailer.
No. I'm going to see it because it's a part of the chapters leading into the next Avengers.
Exactly.
It's all a part of the story.
This is what I'm saying. And
it's all about that after credit scene.
It's because Nick Fury called on the pager, and you know it's going there. You have to
see the backstory between them of why he would call her and why she's so important to be called.
Right. Okay, hold on. So Jay Goon says he thinks Iron Man will make his own gauntlet, traveling back in time and ordering a hit on his parents as a sacrifice for the Soul Stone. That is some circle jerk stuff right there. I don't think that Iron Man will build a gauntlet, right?
They're going to travel through time with the quantum realm shit.
Exactly. But here's the thing. The only person on Earth now that Hank Pym got caught up in the snapshot is really Tony Stark that could learn how to ride that wave. Right?
Well, because they're all dead, T'Challa becomes the king of the dead like he does in the comic books and comes back super powerful and saves the effing day.
Right. Now, do you think that everybody in the snap, if they're not Skrulls, are they stuck in the Soul Stone?
Are they? We don't know.
Okay, so
many theories. We would have known, if they had gave us that trailer, but maybe tomorrow or Friday.
And Jeremy says
watch them drop it while at midnight or while we're talking. Just like boom.
No. They would drop it during Good Morning America. But Jeremy says he thinks it makes sense if he knows in the future they turn bad, and that's why. And then Courtney says, seems like Black Panther's sister is smarter than Tony. That's true too.
She's super smarter than Tony. I wouldn't say she's smarter than Tony. Because with the nanotech, that's like very similar to the nanites. I mean, I would say that's way more advanced than Black Panther's suit. I mean, it absorbs kinetic energy and he could bounce it back off. It's bulletproof. It could come on and off him, through the damn necklace. Tony shit, makes freaking missiles shoot off of him. Blades, all kind of shit. Black Panther shit, his claws come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. I wouldn't say she's smarter than Tony. She's definitely smarter than Banner. She's not smarter than Tony.
Banner look stupid. Somebody had a problem with that. It's like,
why do you got to
tell me that she's smart by making Bruce look stupid?
Basically, maybe if Vision hadn't gone MIA, Tony would have figured that shit out already, just like how he figured out how to take the shit out of his chest. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't need it.
Yeah.
He would have figured that shit already. But because they said in the movie that they went MIA. They out there, having freaking an affair. She over here having sex with a freaking the greatest dildo ever invented.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can you imagine the stuff that Vision can do?
Okay. See,
all I'm just saying is. Dude can,
so the Avengers 4 trailer...
He can vibrate.
The Avengers 4 trailer allegedly was supposed to drop today, but it allegedly got delayed. Now, here's the problem. Rumor has it, on very high authority, that Sony is moving ahead and releasing the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer on Saturday.
Yeah.
Which only leaves the Avengers a little bit of time to drop their trailer
on Friday
or tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Good Morning America.
I think tomorrow, if it's gonna happen Friday, I think tomorrow they announce that it's coming on Friday, and then it drops Friday, and then Homecoming is Saturday. Now this is another theory.
How does Sony get to drop the Homecoming trailer?
Because they're in charge of the marketing. That's crazy.
So they gotta drop that shit.
Right, and
they got to, because that's after, because we're not even supposed to know that Spider-Man's alive on some Superman shit,
Yeah. So,
it's like, spoiler.
Now here, I want to put this out there because it all ties together, right? Hold on.
Or maybe Spider-Man isn't maybe it's a damn scroll.
That's what I was saying. But listen to this. What if all of these trailers, all three of them, because these are the three movies they're putting out in like a 4-month span, what if all of them are like one big trailer? Right? And so
trailer.
whatever you didn't get, like basically the Avengers trailer continues from where the Captain Marvel trailer leaves off. And where the Avengers trailer leads off, that's where the Homecoming trailer picks up. Because it's one story, and they're looking at each year of films, 3 movies, as like a season of TV.
When does Homecoming come out? I mean,
July.
Far From Home? July?
Yes.
And what you call it is when? Avengers?
Jeremy, I do not subscribe to that theory that Spider-Man is a prequel to Infinity War. Unless they have wiped out everything. No. Unless that's the purpose of Infinity War, to erase everything that happened so it starts before. But I do not believe that.
Nah, because then why wouldn't he have the black suit in Infinity War? If it was a prequel.
No, but that's never even going to happen.
Yeah. That's clearly after the fact. And now he's,
No, because you know what the theory is, right?
What?
That Homecoming, in Infinity War, he sees Spider-Man and says he was on a class trip.
Yeah.
That was them coming home from their trip abroad. And so everything that happened in Homecoming, by the time that ends, he's getting on he's on the bus going home, coming from the airport, and it just leads right into Infinity War.
No, because because we would have already seen the outcome, so to even end it like that would be stupid.
Maybe. Okay, so Jay Goon says no, they already said Spider-Man is post-Infinity War.
You know what's the after credit scene should be for Spider-Man Far From Home?
What's that?
Eddie Brock. Just have him just turn around and you just see, be like, oh shit, everybody will lose their effing mind.
And then he's going to say, it's going to be venomous. That was a terrible after credit scene. Okay. Now, speaking of...
Nah, but they have to, Maximum Carnage, man. They got to team up, bro. We need it. But just let Marvel direct it.
I mean, apparently they don't need to, because now Venom is up to $845 million worldwide.
Oh, man.
It is the 3rd highest grossing Spider-Man movie in the whole franchise.
So it's made more than Homecoming?
It's $30 million away.
I don't think it's going to make it.
I think it has another 10 or 20 in the tank max.
But still, that's amazing. Shout out for like a B- movie. C?
Yeah,
movie,
exactly.
C+.
Exactly. I'm utilizing these glasses, people.
Okay, a strong C.
Strong
Just
C.
A C.
Strong C.
C, nothing.
It still got to graduate.
Yeah.
No, but it did.
That's 75.
Listen. It did Ant-Man numbers in the States, and it did like Black Panther numbers overseas. So,
hey man, I actually went to see that movie. Paid to see it twice. I didn't go to see either one of the Ant-Man movies in theaters.
I just want to put this out there that Venom overseas made more than Black Panther.
Didn't see the first. Didn't see Captain America, the first movie, in theaters. Did not see the first Thor movie in theaters. So the second one and the third one, and Captain America, the second one.
Okay, now here's the real question. Well, we're moving on now.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think that the Infinity War trailer will be filled with lies, or the Avengers 4 trailer will be filled with lies like the Infinity War trailer was? Which means fake CG shots.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they don't need to, because like we already know. I mean, they're just gonna show you some fighting scenes with the core people and like younger versions of them where they CG it up, try to de-age them.
All right.
But they're not gonna show you like how it plays out, and then they're gonna show you Thanos in the distance looking, menacing. But they're not gonna show you too much.
Yo, what if Thanos is not even in the trailer?
Thanos is definitely in the trailer.
Okay. What if Spider-Man is not even in the Far From Home trailer?
I want to see
hilarious.
Like just show Hulk being smart and then talking like intelligent like Banner.
and giving Thanos that work.
Yeah.
That is one of the topics today. So the Russo brothers did a 2-hour long.
And the only thing you got from it was Hulk is stronger than Thanos. But Thanos
is
stupid.
Smarter.
He Floyd Mayweather that dude.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. He beat him on points.
Nah, but he knocked him clean the fuck out. Clearly cleaned his clock.
Okay, but
he easily. He didn't even use no Infinity Stones.
Okay, but okay. All I'm saying is
they said he didn't use no Infinity Stones.
He didn't use no Infinity Stones. No, Thanos is strong enough to hold his own. Because you want to know what it is? He did punch him with the gauntlet though, and that's like brass knuckles. Sure.
Because anybody could get knocked out if you hit him in the right spot on the jaw. You can knock him out.
And the Russo brothers said you can clearly see there's a point where the Hulk overpowers Thanos.
Yeah,
but Thanos does the whole neck punch and does all this other stuff.
Yeah, gave him the throat chop. Hulk wasn't expecting that.
Right, because Hulk is just
uses
he never really exactly. He never had to learn
defensively
to fight. But once you got Professor Hulk, when he's thinking, because you see how quick he thought on his feet inside the Hulk question.
Did he? He's bungling around in that shit.
He had to get used to it, but he just
since when is Bruce Banner a fighter?
No, but he could think.
He could think though. He's gonna Sherlock Holmes this thing.
Yeah, see the whole fight before it happens.
Yeah, he's gonna use his spider sense.
Now,
his Hulk sense.
Another thing that came from that interview was that the Russo brothers talking about Chris Evans and how he got emotional, and everybody was like, "That's confirmed. Cap is gonna die." The Russo brothers said,
he's super dead, though.
We're not done with him yet, though. He's not. They said he's not done yet. He said he got emotional because it was his last day of shooting and it was a long journey, but he's not done yet, and we can't say anything.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a Cap show, Cap and Bucky show.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a Falcon and Bucky show.
And Bucky show.
Yes. Okay. Not done yet though. The other thing that we got from it was that they thought about. There was a version of the script where they thought about bringing in the Netflix characters. And why do I bring those?
Nah.
Because we canceling that shit.
Yeah. They thought about it, and then they saw Iron Fist, and they was like
immediately, nah. We want nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with this shit.
Okay, so all right. Here's the thing. Daredevil's canceled.
Yeah, there's that.
And I don't think we got a chance to talk about that.
No, we didn't.
How do you feel about that?
I know.
And then we'll talk about what it means.
I know how you felt about it.
How did I feel about it?
You said, "Mother effer" in all caps.
Yes. Sam Jackson voice.
Didn't see that one coming because it of all the shows, you cancel all of them, but Daredevil was actually a good show.
After Daredevil had arguably its best season, they canceled it.
But Marvel want their toys back.
Well, and that's the thing. To say that we didn't see it coming, you knew it was happening because Disney Plus is coming out next year. So of course they're taking those things back.
But they said we will see these characters again. So
Marvel said we'll see them again.
Yeah, you'll see them on the Disney streaming service, but better. The
Jeremy
shows will be bigger budgets. But I'm sad to see because I feel like Punisher
cast is gone.
Yeah, the Vincent D'Onofrio is perfectly cast. Charlie Cox does a great job as Daredevil.
Here's the thing, though.
I could do without. You can fire everybody else on the show except them two.
Honestly, I think I like Charlie Cox is great,
but you definitely can't fire Vincent D'Onofrio.
Exactly. I think anybody you get to I think recasting Kingpin, and no disrespect to Michael Clark Duncan, but recasting Kingpin is like getting somebody else to play Deadpool. I'm putting it out there. Now,
so do you think that Netflix has an exclusivity clause with these characters and the actors who play them to where that Marvel can't use them?
I think that I'm basing this off nothing. Or you would think
they would be stupid to not do that. But they don't own an actor, and they can't tell an actor what character they can play.
Yes, but they can have say on casting,
because it's not like they don't own the character. They don't. They're leasing it to you.
Yeah, that's fine, but they can.
And an actor can play whoever and whatever.
You're not listening to me. It's very plausible that they can say that this show we own the rights to this incarnation of the show.
Your likeness as
so
this character.
if you take the same actor and say he's the same character, you are using our show.
Infringing upon our thing, yeah.
Right? And so that's why they said...
But like you said, you're basing that off nothing.
Yeah, the episodes, I'm basing it off logic.
They're keeping all of their stuff.
And I wear glasses.
All of the content that was created under the Netflix moniker will remain on Netflix for years to come, they said.
Yes.
But all the characters will return on the Marvel or Disney streaming service.
Well, they said we'll see them
again.
Yeah,
I'm buying. I'm paying for that. You know what I'm saying?
Can't not
I'm
pay
just
for
going to
it,
be on the Marvel shit all day. I get to watch all X-Men cartoons. I get to watch freaking all Spider-Man cartoons, all the Disney DX stuff. I get to watch all the movies. I even got to watch the cheesy 70s and 80s TV shows. Shit, if it was just that alone, I'd pay for it. And I get to watch all them old, Aladdin and, DuckTales. Woo.
Or the new Aladdin.
You know what I'm saying? Tailspin.
Okay, and all the Pixar movies. But listen to what I'm saying. So, do we think that
Darkwing Duck
characters like Daredevil and Punisher,
Rescue Rangers,
do they make them as new, bigger budget shows
Hell
on
yeah.
Disney streaming, or do they give them their own movies?
No.
You don't think Daredevil's a movie level character?
No. Well, honestly, yes, he is, because Ant-Man.
That's true. If you could do Ant-Man, you could do Daredevil. Now, but the question is, the Netflix shows are rated R. Are they going to be rated R?
My dude, Black Panther had a movie, and there's Oscar talk of this movie. In what world did you think that would ever happen?
I hear you. They're making a Captain Marvel movie. Now, but my question to you is, so would Punisher work? Because it's getting canceled.
Yeah.
Would Punisher work on a Disney streaming service?
Would it work? They will have no rated R shows, and that's whack.
And
there won't be no rated. I mean, how do you do Punisher not rated R?
I don't know. Now here's my other thing.
They should just let Netflix keep Punisher.
They should, because I don't see
where else does it work?
But here's the thing. Now, Daredevil, I could see them bringing in Daredevil as a ancillary character.
Yeah.
And just pop him in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It'll work. But give me this new Fantastic Four. I want to see the new. For those who remember, the new Fantastic Four is like Ghost Rider, Hulk, Spider-Man, and Wolverine.
Let the deal. I have a theory.
Just give me the animated movie, dude.
By the way,
give me the animated movie. I don't need it to come out. If it came out in theaters, that ain't happening for a while though, like 5 years at least.
No, because Marvel's not gonna do Daredevil any justice. Not Daredevil. The Ghost Rider any justice. Jeremy says do them like they do the Hulk. Just have them as a side characters. They don't get their own movies, but they make. We need this
Wolverine
better.
And Hulk movie though, and it's coming. It's
coming. Oh that you do that.
That's super coming.
Okay, now, how soon after Punisher and Jessica Jones? First of all, do we even get? I know they filmed Jessica Jones season 3 already.
Man, did they announce it's canceled? It's canceled already.
I'm just wondering if they're even gonna air it.
They said they were shooting it already. It's shot because I know our friend has superpowers now.
It's in the can already.
Did you see it the last season 2?
No,
at all.
Which is why they're canceling these things.
Well, her friend has superpowers now, so it'll be interesting when the girl fight comes. It'll be like Luke Cage and Bushmaster all over again, and Iron Fist and his boy from.
You just watched all of these shows.
I watch enough. I didn't watch Iron Fist season 2 though.
Okay,
but I know from the trailers, all of these shows are interconnected because every single one of them. I didn't watch Iron Fist season 2 to know or not, but every single one of them, and I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen because every single other show was like that, where all of them dealt with their parent issues. In Jessica Jones season 2. She found out her mother didn't die and that her mother had superpowers too.
Spoilers!
If you didn't see it, man, get out of here with that. And Luke Cage, it's just like his father came back. His father had turned his back on him, but then his father came back and he was trying to work out their issues. Daredevil, he found out his mother was there the whole damn time. So all of them was working on their parent issues. And also, all of them had to fight themselves. Daredevil had to fight, Bullseye.
And got
Luke
effed up and
Cage
never
had to
really
fight
beat him.
Bushmaster. Jessica Jones was fighting, her mom's. But then now the next season she's gonna have to fight her best friend probably.
Okay.
Iron Fist, fighting his boy.
I just want to. I want like for the
shit.
record, the reason the whole Netflix Marvel love
Iron
affair
Fist.
fell apart, aside from the Disney Plus streaming service, is Iron Fist.
Yeah.
They were high on Daredevil season 1, Daredevil season 2, Jessica Jones. Everybody was talking about. Luke Cage broke the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All going up, and it was all leading towards the Defenders, and everybody was hype, and they were going to recreate that Avengers vibe. It was going to do great things, and then Iron Fist comes out.
Because Iron Fist, I expected to be better than all of the other shows, because it's like, oh, Iron Fist, his hands glow, so I'm like,
that's because you wanted it to be Last Dragon.
No, but I figured he would be doing, because he's the Kung Fu master.
Right.
You feel me? I feel like the fighting would be better than Daredevil.
The fighting should have been
better than Daredevil, or at least on par.
If anybody knows the show Into the Badlands on AMC, they used to throw it on after The Walking Dead. Real Kung Fu did. That's like watching a Kung Fu movie. Like
with wire work.
Yes. That's what it
Iron Fist should have been, with the wire work and all of that, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Both of his hands should have glowed. He should have been doing like crazy, like Dragon Ball type shit.
Or maybe not have entire episodes in boardrooms with rich people complaining about
all you do is just show his hand get yellow, and then a wall explodes, but you don't never show him actually hitting anything with the freaking glowing hand.
Or never really show him fighting. They just cut away every time he's punching because he don't got the right form. But that's neither here nor there.
Terrible.
It's Iron Fist.
But basically, this was going to happen anyway. Disney was going to take their shit back.
I know, but
regardless of whether it worked or not, it was still...
And then, why did Defenders flop? Because after Iron Fist was so garbage, they put him on the cover, and then it's all surrounded around him. What is so special about Danny Rand?
Money. But see, the whole thing is, what did he do besides say, like, okay, we're going to hold up here in this restaurant, and I'm going to pay for everybody's food? Like, what did he do? Like, did he give everybody, you know what I'm saying? Did he buy freaking Luke Cage a bulletproof hoodie?
Courtney said that, and they gave us the human spork.
Yeah. It's just like, did you buy Luke Cage a bulletproof goddamn hoodie? Did you buy freaking Daredevil, like, eyes so he could damn see? Did you upgrade everybody's shit since you the goddamn billionaire? What did you do? You just told them we should all hook up?
He gave Misty Knight an arm.
Okay.
Anyways.
He gave to charity. But it's your fault she lost her arm, so...
Definitely true. Okay, so, moving on. I think this is the last news topic. Oh, no. Wait, there's more. There's more. Okay, so, did you know that... Wait for it. Anchorman... Will Ferrell is doing a 12-episode podcast.
Yes, I did. You want to know how I know? Because you texted it to me.
I know, but that was for the audience.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that?
It'll probably be funny. How long are these podcasts supposed to be?
I don't know, but he signed on for 12 episodes.
How many of them have they recorded already?
Is he going to do the real news, which I think would be hilarious?
Of course he is.
Or is he going... Is it gonna? It better be. It should be. It should be the real.
He's going to be talking to people about real stuff that is happening now in the media or in the news. You know what I'm saying? But he's just going to be doing it in the character of Ron Burgundy. It's going to be hilarious. Do the other characters show up?
I don't know.
Does Paul Rudd show up?
Kind of big out there. So is Paul Rudd.
That don't mean they'll show up for an episode.
We shall see. All right. Next.
I'm sure they got an hour out of their day to just go around and talk shit and be funny.
You ever play Tekken? The video game?
Yeah. In the 90s, early 2000s.
Well, guess what? You ever watch The Walking Dead?
Apparently you don't anymore.
Okay, first of all, I saw the season finale.
Did you?
Yes, I saw what happened to Jesus. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, briefly.
In any event, Negan from The Walking Dead will now be a playable character.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
In Tekken.
It low-key makes me want to, when I get a video game system, get it. Because that's pretty cool.
It is. It is. It is.
Rick should be in it too, though.
Yeah, he should. He would be the boss.
Yeah. He just be there twirling revolvers, pow, pow, pow.
Jeremy says we
and
are
then,
Negan.
Falling on freaking rebar.
Hold on. Jeremy says we are Negan. I say it's grime time.
Yeah.
I'm not Team Negan, Jeremy. I'm sorry.
Yo, do you think this wasn't even a topic, but do you think Negan is the one who saves them all when it comes back?
You better not. I don't know if I can handle that.
But Negan changed, bro. Like, because if in the comics, like, he was redeemed and like they left the cell open, but he didn't go
in the comics
to show
don't
that.
mean nothing apparently.
But still, if that they could still go with that because he felt you saw it genuinely in his face, like he wanted to die, like. You know what I'm saying? He asked this girl to kill him, but she wouldn't do it. He was there having conversations with the kid, helping the kid with her homework. You know what I'm saying? Finding some meaning. And when he was there, busting the pastor's balls, he apologized for it. So with this threat, do you think he becomes a bigger asshole? I don't think so. I don't think he tries to kill them again. No. I don't think he wants to kill them.
Probably not, but
he don't have no beef with them.
Look. He didn't beat Rick, so maybe I could live with it. Okay.
Yeah, he has no beef with them.
Okay, now, wait, what? Jeremy says Rick is dead, so we are all Negan.
Rick ain't dead.
Jeremy, apparently
you don't watch The Walking
episodes.
Dead. Did you watch? Did you even watch? Like, do you even watch The Walking Dead, or you just skim through it, Jeremy? Happy belated, Jay-Z.
Rick is alive and well.
You apparently haven't heard about the Rick movies.
And they're making 3 Rick Grimes movies.
Big budget.
Yeah.
For AMC. 2-hour joints.
Right. So you can't beat Rick. Okay, now
Rick is gonna come back in the series finale, all bionicked up. He gonna fly in with like an Iron Man suit or some shit in the Avengers.
And he's gonna bite necks out.
Yeah.
Left and right. Okay. On to
he was like, yo, the jig is up, Michonne. Stop pretending we know you are Koye. I spoke to them when they flew me to.
What if Rick is in Wakanda?
Yeah,
that's where the helicopter
they flew me out there and fixed me up.
Okay,
they have the technology. They will rebuild him. You want to read the comments?
Yes. Now, on to the final topic.
I got you totally sidetracked with that.
You did.
But it was interesting. People responded.
Yes. And now, Jeremy says he heard he was in the Commonwealth, wherever that is. I have a feeling the movies is just going to be in London because it's closer to Andrew Lincoln's home.
Yeah.
Not to do with this story, but I just feel
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Because he wanted to be back closer to his family. All right, now, final topic.
Yeah.
If we can get this on the screen, is One Has to Go. This is going to be a mainstay on the show. That's another thing I want to say. We're going to do
This is just a random thing. This is just like a game.
Yes. But we're going to do this every week. One Has to Go. So today's...
This is a tough one.
One Has to Go, right? And the rules are, I'm going to give you a list of 3 movies, actors, characters. If they go... everything associated with them has to go.
Yeah.
So, Logan, the first Avengers movie, or The Dark Knight. One has to go. And if you get rid of Logan, you lose all of the XMen movies, including Deadpool. Okay. You get rid of the Avengers, you lose all of the MCU. You get rid of The Dark Knight, you lose The Dark Knight. And Batman Begins.
This is a tough one, and we discussed this.
That means you've had time to think about it.
I've had time to think about it.
Can we get this on the screen?
I've had time to think about this, and this is a tough one because I said you get rid of Logan because it's just they're like, man, some of them X-Men movies.
Oh man, Courtney says bye Logan.
Yeah. Because it's just like, if you get rid of the Avengers, man, you can't get rid of the Avengers because, like, of all of these movies,
Infinity War.
If it's any of the 3 that's untouchable, it's Avengers.
Really?
That's 10 years of movies. Nothing.
I'm just saying, like,
That's untouchable. That's untouchable of the three because of all of those movies, Avengers is the greatest feat, one of the greatest feats ever, attempted in film.
Damn, Duran says Logan. Jeremy says Avengers.
Yeah, I had said Logan because it's just they're like, if you get rid of Logan, then maybe the X-Men is in the MCU quicker, and they would have been in the damn movie. You feel me? It's just they're like, yes. Wait, let me talk. Let me talk. Yes, Logan was a great movie.
And
you know
Deadpool.
What I'm saying? Deadpool was a great movie.
X2.
Can I talk?
Go ahead. Sorry,
I'm explaining this.
You explain.
This is my time, Steve. Let me explain my reasoning behind this. X2 is a great movie. The first X-Men, not so much. X3 definitely trash. The Wolverine movie was definitely trash. The second Wolverine movie was alright up until the third act. X-Men Apocalypse, that shit was super doo-doo.
Garbage.
Super doo-doo.
In the rain.
Like, after you brought the shit back from the dead, it's just like, this is what the F you do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they dropped the ball on that one. So it's just like, Logan could go. Like, The Dark Knight is one of the, if not, arguably, the greatest, the greatest, like, comic book movie ever. R.I.P. Heath Ledger. But if Heath Ledger does not die, do you think the movie is still held in such high regard?
Yes.
It was still great. It was still great regardless.
A comic book movie had never been taken so seriously before.
Like, it gave you chills. Like, regardless of even if I didn't know, like, his performance was moving. It was like nothing you've ever seen. Like, it made you take comic book movies seriously with that one. Like, before that, it made you believe it was real.
And Batman Begins.
Yeah, Batman Begins was a great movie. I mean,
because they asked the question, what if Batman was a real person? Yeah. How would it work?
And
it
worked.
Broke it down on every level.
Be clear, I am not a fan of that third movie.
It was the weakest link in the chain.
It was a
still
big
good though.
Flaming turd. But it's just like they had to do rewrites, and because it was a plan for Joker to be in the second one, but because he died, you gotta make lemonade. But I kind of agree, but I'm gonna let you get to that. But I'm gonna say Logan goes.
Logan goes
because I'm not gonna take your. I'm gonna let you say what you're saying, but Logan goes. I mean, I get what you're saying with your argument because
you don't even know what I'm gonna say yet. I didn't say nothing yet.
But this is 20 years of movies, and like, do we still get Hugh Jackman even though we don't like all of these movies? We love Hugh Jackman as the character.
And you love Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. You lose that.
Yeah. Man, don't you put that on him. Deadpool will still come out, and Ryan Reynolds will still whatever.
You don't get it.
It's not.
Ryan Reynolds first appeared as Deadpool in a Wolverine.
You're trying
movie.
to add stipulations.
No,
bro.
I said it from the rip. You lose all of the X-Men stuff. I said it. I said this. Now.
Well, Logan, fuck it.
Okay.
That's my story. I'm sticking to
Bye, Fox. All right, my turn. People are gonna get their panties in a bunch about this. But I'm going to just say it. I would get rid of The Dark Knight. And I'm going to tell you why.
Tell us why.
Was The Dark Knight amazing? Yes. Was it one of the best comic book movies ever made? Sure. But you know what? It wasn't a comic book movie. It was a drama. It was a crime drama that happened to be based on a comic book.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Courtney says good night.
Yeah.
So
nobody
here's
agrees
the
with
thing.
you, Steve.
Here's the thing. But listen, hear me out though. Hear me out. Because we're talking about 20 years worth of movies.
Yeah.
In X-Men. That's including X2 and First Class and Days of Future Past and Logan and all that. No. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. I'll let you finish.
Yeah, you cut me off a couple of times, so that's why I'm doing it to you. So you can see how
that's fine. But listen to this. Now, with the MCU, you're talking about 22 films over 10 years. Boom. With The Dark Knight, you're talking about 2 movies. So you're going to tell me 2 movies is worth 20 years worth of X-Men movies? and 2 movies is worth all of the MCU, I say no. And I have another level. I have one more thing to say. As dope as The Dark Knight was and as dope as Batman Begins was, you know what? Because it was so successful and so dark, that is why BVS is what it was. That's why the whole DCEU is messed up, because they thought they had to be dark and they had to follow in Christopher Nolan's footsteps.
Man,
so
don't you put that dumbass shit
if Batman Begins
on them.
and Dark Knight
Why
doesn't
you-
happen, then maybe the DCEU wouldn't be, the DCFU wouldn't be so effed up. So I'm not gonna risk 20 years worth of X-Men movies.
Yo, don't you
and
put
22
that Zack Snyder
MCU movies.
bullshit on Chris Nolan.
I'm not.
Like that's his
I'm
fault.
not
that
gonna.
that
I'm
Zack
not
Snyder
gonna
is
get
trash.
rid of those for 2 great movies. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is.
Courtney says, "Yes, Steve, it's worth it."
Yes. Shout out to Courtney and everybody else who knows that this guy is out of his rabbit ass mind.
Okay.
You want to know why, Steve? You want to know why? Because The Dark Knight is single-handedly greater than every single one of them goddamn X-Men movies and Deadpool. Shit all over that shit. That's why. That's a masterpiece. That's
shit all over Logan?
Shit all over that. Let me explain to you something. You want to know why? You want to know why, Steve?
Okay.
That movie won a fucking Oscar. That's fucking why.
Okay.
Sorry for the spicy right there at the end, but you out your rabbit ass mind. Oscar, Steve. That's why. When one of these other movies win a goddamn Oscar, then your argument holds weight. Till then, shut the F up.
Okay.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
First of all,
okay.
Logan got nominated for an Oscar.
For what? For
and
sound?
MCU. No, for best adapted screenplay.
Oh, like
and
a pity award?
The MCU won a lot of Oscars. No, it didn't win.
Okay, then shut the F up, Steve.
Okay, but nobody died on the set.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. You think
shut the F up,
okay.
Steve.
All right.
Your argument holds no weight.
I think I'm making a
Steve.
logical argument, and you guys are just thinking in your emotions because you holding The Dark Knight and Batman Begins up there.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. A movie that we won an Oscar that made comic book movies be taken seriously. You gonna take that away?
Okay, let me put something else out there. Let me put something out. No. It's not about. It's not about taking comic book movies seriously. Hold on.
No.
Okay.
You said that it's because that movie was so good it effed up the whole DCEU. So
did.
I'm not supposed to be great because it's gonna make everybody else be whack in comparison.
Okay.
The fuck.
Okay, slow down, relax.
Oh,
I just want to put another
say
thing
what
out
again.
there.
Say what again.
Okay, I just want to put one more thing out there. In
dumbest
case
shit.
people don't remember,
Yeah.
The Dark Knight and Iron Man both came out in the same year. Yeah. So you didn't need The Dark Knight for comic book movies to get taken seriously. The MCU would have still been the MCU.
But didn't I say that was untouchable? We ain't talking about the MCU because that was already untouchable.
Okay.
We're talking about Logan and The Dark Knight.
All
okay?
All right.
So F out of here with that bullshit. Okay. Don't try to deflect.
Listen, let me just paint a timeline for you before you say you want to get rid of what you want to not get rid of and what's untouchable. Blade came out.
You're wrong, Steve.
Hold on.
Why are you talking about all this other stuff?
No, listen. Hold on. Hear me
like
out.
A politician.
Hear me out. No, hear me out. This ain't circles. I'm talking in a straight line right now. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then we're going to end the show.
No N-words.
Okay. Now,
apologies.
We were in the glut of Joel Schumacher's Batman movies, right?
Yeah.
Until Blade 1 and Blade 2 come out. That's when people said, oh, we can take these comic book movies seriously.
Yeah.
Fox saw Blade 1 and 2, and said, okay, that means we can do X-Men. That's why they're all wearing the same leather. Hold on, let me finish.
So you
they're
know
all
what that
wearing
means?
The same leather getup.
Wesley Snipes is the GOAT.
They're all wearing the same leather getups that Blade was wearing, right? And they put out the X-Men, and then Sony sees that and was like, wait, they're doing X-Men with their real powers? Now we can go and do Spider-Man. So because Spider-Man happened, that's when the folks at Marvel was like, okay, we need to start getting money together because now we can do Iron Man. Right? So if X-Men doesn't really Blade, but followed by X-Men doesn't happen, you don't get Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't happen, you don't get Iron Man, so you don't get the MCU. So if you get
Shut
rid of
the fuck
Logan,
up.
you get rid of
It's
Logan,
the dumbest
you
shit I've
lose
heard.
all of it.
All that shit was coming anyway. All of those movies would have come, regardless if X-Men movies was made. The other movies was still.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Now you trying to
don't know
freaking
that.
change up shit.
You don't know that.
You trying to do.
Listen,
revisionist
I'm out
history.
here with the
Shut
yarn.
the fuck up, Steve.
Okay.
I'm sorry for cussing so much, but
I'm
let me
out,
say this.
I'm
Let me
out
say
here
this.
with the thumbtacks and
Let
the
me explain to
yarn,
you something.
putting it all together
with your
for you.
dumbass arguments. Let me explain something with your little rinky-dink arguments.
Okay, sure, no problem.
The argument is, of the three, what do you get rid of? Not like, oh, if you get rid of this and this will, it's not connected. It's all separate. So you can't do in a world that is connected. Okay. No, it's all separate entities, Steve. So don't try to add shit. No, you're wrong. That's it.
Except that I'm right. But we'll end the show on that. Now, time for a quick announcement before we end the show. So there will be no show next week because I am going on vacation. And there may not be a show after that, but if there is no show, when we come back, the show is going to have a little bit of a different format. We're going to move the studio into a bigger area. We'll have nicer lights and things, so you will like that. And also, there will be a lot more content coming because we're going to start doing daily, very short videos, 2 to 5 minute videos
Various
on whatever
topics.
the news
Whatever
is of the day.
hot button issue is.
Well, I will be talking about movies. LeVar may be talking about
LeVar
other
show
things.
is coming, bro.
Yes.
The LeVar show is coming very soon.
So
LeVar show might be coming next week while he on hiatus. The LeVar show is coming.
You can test it out.
Yo, it's gonna be me and my boy Knock if he's still watching. Or it might just be me and LeVar Jr. and he just gonna put the camera on me. Maybe I'll just talk to him. Maybe I'll have special guests. You never know what could happen. Wild and crazy things. The show might be called Off the Rails.
Or don't give him the name yet. Somebody might take it.
I'm speaking into existence.
Okay, now
I copyrighted it.
Now there'll be some green screens in the background too, so it's gonna be very nice. All coming very soon. And again, this One Has to Go will be. We're still gonna do the On the Real show.
With all this money we're making from Patreon.
We're not making any money from Patreon, but
I'm speaking into
Like
existence.
to,
they don't know that.
Patreon.com/R2Network.
I was trying to motivate them to donate because if we already getting money, he was like, "Oh, let me give them more money." You just messed up the whole thing.
Some people will be like,
Shut
"You know
up,
what?
Man.
They're getting too much money over there. I don't want to give them no money." In any event, so daily news updates, and then this show will still come on every. I know it's Wednesday now, but it will be back.
Sexier.
And
I'm back
One Has to Go will be a part of every show. We're retooling some things with the network.
It'll be a part of every show where you get to see Steve say some dumbass shit.
And then we can see LeVar be emotional.
Watch next time. She's just mad because he wrong. He gonna go cry in the car.
Okay. Yeah. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at the Dude Abides with a Z and a couple periods in between. You can find me on your Facebooks at LeVar Johnson. And you can always find me here on the Real, on the R2 Network. All right. Your source for movie news. Sometimes politics and sometimes other shit. We'll see. More stuff coming in the future.
Okay.
But hey, sometimes, I got to switch it up.
All right. And you can find me at your favorite social media network, as long as it's not Snapchat, at Steve A.M. Johnson. You can also find me here.
Also, my birthday's next Friday. If anybody want to buy me something,
or as a birthday gift, you could just. My birthday is next Sunday.
Steve gonna be out the country. I'm gonna be here. Show up.
So what you could do,
your boy out. If you know me,
a good birthday present is donating to the Patreon, R2.
Yeah, or buy me a blunt or some shit like that.
Or Patreon.com/R2Network.
A bottle. Cheers.
Now I want to thank
Happy birthday to me.
Jeremy Caldwell. I want to thank Enoch. I want to thank Courtney as usual. I want to thank Deron Sims. Or D.
what they called him.
And I want to thank there was a guy with the last name Goon.
Oh.
I can't. Well, wherever he was.
Goons. He be chilling with Jim Jones in there.
Yes. Whoever your last name's Goon, we appreciate you too.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We will be back not next week unless LeVar comes and hijacks the show. But the week after that, we'll be back. We'll be in a bigger studio.
Back in the better.
We might not be in a bigger studio this year, but in the first week of January, we'll be in the bigger studio. But we'll be back in 2 weeks. And yeah, fun times.
Hugs, not drugs.
Hugs not. Why are you stealing my lines?
Because you forgot to say it.
I didn't forget to say it. I will say it at the end. Wakanda forever, I guess.